We are here at Richard D. Johnson Gymnasium for an MEC matchup between the Wes-Del Warriors and the Union Rockets. Union, our visitors tonight, will come in also out of the MEC. Wes-Del coming off of a impressive victory last night off of Shenandoah, a 3-set victory. And tonight the opponent will be Union. It's a varsity-only match tonight. So we will be lucky and happy to bring that to you tonight. We'll be shortly joined by looks like the Wes-Del choir is going to sing the National Anthem tonight, which is great. That's awesome. So we're going to pause when they get a chance to sing here. And it looks like it's going to be any second because the flag's coming down. So we'll take a pause here for the National Anthem.
Fans and viewers may express their displeasure with our officials. Please note that your actions will be in absolute contradiction to the values and beliefs of Wes-Del athletics. Please join me in applause for our game officials and their commitment to education-based athletics. Now please rise to your feet to sing our national anthem. Tonight will be sung by our Wes-Del High School choir under the direction of Emily Love.
Well, great rendition of the National Anthem there by our choir. 3 of our choir members were also members of the volleyball team there. It looked like Jenna Love, Raven Lazatter, and Ella Mock were all part of the choir. That's awesome to see our girls and see how talented they are. It doesn't surprise me one bit, and they sounded great. And so here we go with a matchup again between Union and Wes-Del. Wes-Del again coming off of a 3-0 win last night over Shenandoah. That takes them to 3-2 overall and 3-2 again in the conference because that's all we've played so far is conference games. And so Union tonight again is a conference game. So Wes-Del's hoping that they can build off of last night's impressive showing. I felt like our consistency was great last night. I felt like we played well. I talked to Coach Wilson today. He just wants to see us take every opponent the same way with consistency, and he is excited that we played that way last night for most of the game. So, we'll be interested to see how tonight goes. Obviously, I think Wes-Del would go into this one as the favorite, but you want to take every opponent and every chance you get to improve and every chance you get to work on things that you're not maybe doing well. And you want to just keep things going in the right direction, especially since we have a big tournament coming up this weekend. The 13th annual Kay Saunders Classic is Saturday. If you don't have anything to do, come on out and watch. It looks like our first game will be at 10, I believe. It says on the schedule here 10 o'clock against Hagerstown. And then again, pool play right after that game. We'll play Blackford. and then have a game off, and then play 3A Miss Cinewall. And then it'll be a crossover against the other side, the other pool, for whatever position you finish in your pool. You'll play that team on the other side. So if you finish first place, let's say Wes-Del would finish in the first place in our bracket, we would cross over and play the first place team in the other bracket for the championship. If you finish in second place in your bracket, then you're playing in the third, fourth game, and so on. So that is this Saturday. So if you don't have anything, you want to come out and watch some great volleyball, there'll be 8 different teams. I don't have the other teams on the other side. I believe Tipton's one of those teams. Marion is usually here. I'm guessing, if I'd be guessing if I said any other ones, but I'm pretty sure those 2 teams are here. So great day of volleyball. Always a nice tournament to start with, and it's always nice to play tournaments at home. So we'll be again Saturday. Football tomorrow night, if you want to join us, we'll be at Eastern Hancock. The Soup and I, who joined us last night on the broadcast, surprise visitor and surprise guest. We will be at Eastern Hancock for a 7 o'clock start tomorrow night. So looking forward to bringing that to you also. And then, of course, we'll take a little bit of time off and have some Labor Day festivities for everyone. Hopefully you can get out and relax and do a little bit of fun stuff and take that extra day off. Those long weekends are always nice. So it looks like Wes-Del will serve first here. Jenna Love will step back to serve. We'll try to bring you some statistics if we get them. Looks like we have Bob Todd as the up official, so everyone else in the state of Indiana must have been busy tonight. We got stuck with Bob, and we'll see how much volleyball he knows. There's a nice serve and a nice start. And that's long, not tipped. That'll be a point for Wes-Del. So off to a good start. Jenna Love again back to serve to start us off. There's another nice serve to the back row, played up and over. Back to the back row and a kill. Played off the back row. Nice kill by Rachel McGlothin. You know, one of the things, I know they hit her in the head, but you can play that in volleyball. It can go off you can actually kick the volleyball. And got a little pause here. But, yeah, you could kick the volleyball if it comes off your foot. You can play it off your head. Coach is going to check her and make sure she's okay. Looks like she's fine. And we are ready to go. Action. There's a set. Union plays it over. And Rachel McGlothin, I don't know if that goes as a kill, but she will get the point. Jenna will go back to serve again. Wes-Del leading 3-0 here. Played up. That's over. Played by Cameron Love. A quick set. And Ella Malk will get the tip over, and not quite as hard as she was hitting a few of them last night, but it's early in the match. She'll get the timing down, and we'll see how that goes. A little different starting at 6 here tonight. Under the net on the setter. Number 11, Honor Ellis, back. Her brother was a great basketball player for Union. Finished, I think, second in the state in scoring the year he played a couple years ago. There's that quick set. That goes over and out of bounds. That's going to be a point for Union. Oh, Wes-Del shaking a little bit of rust off themselves here. Yeah, the Ellis, Champ Ellis was her brother, and he was a very good basketball player for Union. And a very nice kid. Quick set for Olivia, and that'll go down. Still working on the timing, it looks like. Olivia Delaney there gets the point. She'll go back to serve, leading 5-2. That's going to be played to the back row, and a point. Ace for Olivia. I spent the whole evening thinking about 2000s rock bands last night, Mr. Romine, so I don't know. See what Mr. Denny plays for us tonight. There's another ace by Olivia. Not sure what the student section theme is tonight. I think it might be choir. Looks like all the choir members are over there. Set up Jenna. There's Hannah Kelly. Played up and over. There's outside to Rachel McGlothin, and a nice hit. Now we go down. Nice pass led to a great set and a great kill by Rachel. Olivia's back to serve again, and that's going to be out of bounds. Tried to place that one on the line and just out of bounds. Olivia's adding to her team. I have the stats here in front of us, and she's leading the team in aces so far this year, so she just added a few of those. And there's a kill for Ella Mock. Great hit. Raven Lazatter comes in for the front row, and Ella Mock will step back to serve. Played over. Another swing. Dug out. And Union keeps it alive. A quick set doesn't work this time, and looks like Cameron Love will come right back in for Ella. Ella's bringing some energy down there, as you could hear. We'll go down to Rachel McGlothin with a nice swing, and here come our first major substitutions. This will be Avery Townsend coming in to serve, and Olivia Embry. Avery Townsend with 4 aces on the year, it looks like. It's that one to the back row, played up, and Union will play that over. Swing and a score there by Raven. Short week next week. We obviously don't have school on Monday, and then the only game that during the week that Wes-Del will play is at Cowan, and I believe that's going to be a coaches versus cancer night. A little bit of a lack of communication right there. You can see Coach Wilson looking at them about wanting to know where that communication might have been. Tonight is grout fit. That is all gray, and I see we've got some of that over there. And I've been told that I wear grout fits by my daughters every once in a while, so I didn't know that was a thing, but it's gray, Mr. Romine, if you didn't know that. If you wear gray on gray, I don't know. That used to be, I mean, back in the old days, that was matching. There's an ace by Rachel McGlothin. I mean, with your animals, I remember you get the matching animals on the pants and the shirt, and they were the same color usually. I don't know. Guess we're out of style. We didn't need somebody to tell us. Another ace by Rachel McGlothin. I don't think we. There's a hit and another ace by Rachel. We have a check here. Coach is okay if she wants to check her out here. And we're good. Rachel McGlothin will continue serving at 15-5. To the back corner this time, and another ace. Again, this is one of those where you want to see things with your team. You want to see them, first of all, with the right mindset, and you want to see them not making errors that would be unforced. Unforced errors being service errors, not communicating. So nice to see us off to a good start. We had a few here or there, and that's going to happen. And as long as you fix them, there'll be another ace by Rachel. Serving well. We're going to call timeout. It's going to be a quick timeout here. I've been told that Mr. Romine is giving me quite the honor tonight. I get to announce the new cast for this year's play, which we will announce between sets here. We're going to announce, and I guess no one knows, so we're going to get to announce that live on the air. I just got the email here a minute ago, so I'll pull that up, and we get to announce all the cast and every part that people have been placed in, and after tryouts. The tryouts were this week, I believe, and on and off, and we're excited that it's about that time for another play to come up, and we're going to announce all those people that are going to be a part of it. And then when we do get to that opportunity to come out and watch, please do. It's been a lot of fun the last couple of years. The plays have been entertaining and fun, and always a great way for kids to get involved. And you see some real different personalities come out sometimes in some of our kids that they kind of get to let loose a little bit, and it's fun. So get an opportunity to come out and watch. We're going to announce that between sets here. Between set 1 and 2, we'll announce the new parts for this year's fall play. Rachel McGlothin will continue serving. And that's in, and that's another ace. Finding that back corner. Takes it to 19-5 here. The back row, and that's in. There's another ace. So Rachel will serve again. And finding a spot right there in the middle. (21-5). Comes over, and Olivia puts it right back on them, and they'll get the point. So we will keep the serve, and Rachel will continue serving. Olivia played that one right up on the front line, just like you're supposed to. Get it back quick, and we're going to make a quick sub here. Be number 2, and that is Austin McKagan. Coming in for number 20, Madison Oliver. There's a serve, and that is in. Can't get anything by Bob Todd's eyes. Rachel McGlothin trying to finish this one off. She's 1 point away from not doing just that. Not sure when she took over serving, but I want to say she's rattled off probably 10 or so at least here in a row. And see if she can finish it off. And it's played over, and Union gets it back over and play. So Union will get the serve on the side out. That'll take number 5 back. That is Caitlin Holderman. Number 11, Ellis, is the only senior that Union has on the team. So younger team. All the girls will be back next year. Raven was at her with a chance. Nice swing. Played up nicely by Union. That's over. Pass by Rachel Avery to Olivia, and Olivia plays it over to Union, and they played over on 3. That was played over. It was tipped, so a play, and that is not the prettiest point we've ever seen right there, but somehow worked and got over. And Wes-Del takes set number 1, 25-6. I'm going to take a short break, and then I'm going to be right back with you here to announce the fall play and all the parts for everyone. Hopefully they're all listening, and if not, they can go back and watch it later tonight. But we'll take a short break and be right back with you. All right, this may take me a second, so I better get back here. The play this year, our fall play is going to be called Almost Maine. Almost Maine. So that is the name of the fall play, and here are your parts. Pete will be played by Zach Reno. Jeanette is going to be played this year by Kylan New, a volleyball player. Her let's see, Woman of Glory is going to be played by Elena Sherman. And the man/East is going to be played by Malachi DuBois. Jimmy will be played this year by Owen Lamb. Sandrine, I'm thinking that's right. I'm not sure. Is that correct? Looks like Sardine, but it's Sandrine. Raven Lazatter, our volleyball player we've mentioned a few times tonight, will be playing that position, or not position, but that part. Waitress will be played by Lauren Greer. Man/Steve will be played by Reese Berry. Reese is around here somewhere. I think he's right behind us. Reese got a part, doesn't know it. He is Man/Steve. And Woman/Marvelyn will be played by Molly Wimmer. Gail is going to be played by Mary Kay Dunnick, and Lyndall by Kingston Browning. Randy/Chad will be played by Sawyer Slopsama. And Dina/Shelley by Nora Nickens. Phil will be played by Zach Matthews, and Marcy by Danica Coulter. Woman/Hope by Riley Luzatter. Man/Daniel by Jacob Stoughton. Then the crew list, are we naming all those off too, Mr. Romine? Okay, assistant director will be Elena Sherman. Stage managers, Megan McNeil and Sadie Grandstaff. The assistant stage manager is Caden Duke. Scenic designer, Danica Coulter. Scenic design team will be Kelly Nicholson, Macy Mitchell, Kylan Story, Elijah Bird, and Alexis Dudley. Lighting designer, Abigail Swift. Sound designer, Carter Flynn. Props manager by Gage Kane. Props team will be Allison Wood / the Theater Arts. Backstage crew, Piper Stewart, Caitlin Bannister, and Rhea Knott. Social media marketing, Carter Flynn, Piper Stewart, Caitlin Bannister. Dramaturgy, is that right? I'm guessing. Mr. Romine, help me out there. Aiden Smith and Caden Kennedy Long. Makeup lead, Jasper Stinson. Makeup apprentice, Tori Clark. The makeup team, Amelia Hudson, Gracie Drake, Delaney Huffman. The costume lead will be Cameron Love, our volleyball player out here tonight, and Elena Stewart. Costume team, Mackenzie Falls, Gracie Wilson, and Jari Taylor. House manager, Alexis Greer. Ushers and ticketing team is Caden Ice. There is your crew and the cast for Almost Maine. I barely got through that. There's so many people involved. That's great that we have that many people involved. Exciting. Maybe we can put that back up between sets again. Here we are starting off the second set. Honor Ellis is back to serve. Rachel McGlothin with a nice quick kill. A lot of parts there. Yeah, a lot of the big play must be. A lot of different positions, a lot of different parts. Be fun. There's some people on that we just mentioned that I'd be really interested to see. Avery's back to serve, and that one is played in the back row. Honor Ellis with the kill attempt, played off. Avery keeps it alive. And the point will go to Wes-Del. It's not quite Maine, it's almost Maine is what weird play is this year. I'd like to go to Maine sometime, never been. Been to Maine, Mr. Romine? Ever been to Maine? No, never been to Maine. No. I'd like to sometimes. I've almost been to Maine. I was in New York once, so it's close. Quick over to Olivia Embry off the side, and a point. Avery Townsend will go back. Got the first set stats here, looking at a few. He led that way. Rachel McGlothin led us with 4 kills out of 5 attempts. That's going to be long and just out of bounds. And it's called in by Mrs. Love. She's got a better angle than I do. Services, we were looking at that last match. I was wondering how many services Rachel had in a row, and it was 11. little bit of misplay there. But it worked. And the key is getting the ball over sometimes. Back to Honor Ellis. Nice swing. Dug out nicely by Olivia to Rachel, and a nice kill. Rachel McGlothin back to serve. She'll add another one of those aces. We're going to get a substitution. Biff is going to make a quick substitution. Well, Harlan's going to come in for Rachel McGlothin, give her a break. And Emma is a nice player. Plays a lot of JV, but is very capable. And probably as the year goes on, we'll see more and more of Emma. She is a very good player and carrying on the Harlan name of good athletes that have come through here. Nice serve and another nice, and that one fell right in. Nice spin on that one, just dropped right in front. She got a little bit of a run jump into that. Emma again, played up, and that is off the back and out of bounds. So Wes-Del leads 9-2. Emma will keep serving. Played long and touched. That one might have been close to going out, but it was close right there. And we're going to get a timeout here. Take a quick break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network with Wes-Del leading in set 2, 10-2. And here we are back to live action. Bob Todd says we can play now, and so Emma Harlan puts the ball in play, and it's going to be lifted up, and this one should get over. Played up by Emma. And that's off the rim, but not able to go off of the second player there that tried to hit it over for a Union. Emma's going to keep going. Serve. So the third just doesn't get over. And Emma's come in. She's going to need a Gatorade or something after all these serves. She's got this little jump serve. She's going to be tired at the end. Played over. Olivia keeps it. Played up by Ellis. To the back row. Nice up. Nice pass over. Olivia puts it in play. Union keeps it alive. And that's going to be a point for Union. This is number 4 for Union, Emma Holderman. She's a freshman. That's just out of bounds, barely. So side out, and Raven Lozatter will go back to serve. Puts it in play, and Raven will get an ace. Raven gets a second try, keeps that one in play. That's going to go out of bounds. Another ace. 15-3 here in set number 2. Tipped back by the back row by Ella. Here's Ellis with an opportunity. Over to Avery. Olivia will put that one away. Nice hit. Then Raven will go back and continue serving at 16-3. It's played alive and just under the net into the bottom. And we got a substitution. We're going to see Emerson Campbell getting her first varsity action. This is exciting for Emerson. Good for her. She's a good kid and a big part of the volleyball team, and you can see that everyone's happy for her. She's got a little jump serve going, and she hits that one to the back row. And good first try. Pushed over. And that point goes over to Union on the side out. Number 2 in the game for Union, that's Austin McCain, and she's a freshman also. Puts that one in the net, just short. And here comes our substitution, Hannah for Avery. And Jenna will come in for Olivia Embry. We'll be joined, I'm sure, tonight by a short interview with a few guests after the game's over tonight. Union keeps that one alive. Emma Harlan pushes it up. And Ella shows her athleticism to be able to get up quick, and she hit that one straight down. I've seen her a few times, and we've seen it a few times this year. When that timing is great, that ball just hits the ground so quick and hard that there's no chance if you don't have a block up there. Jenna's going to serve again, and that is going to be played off of the basketball goal. You should get an extra point if you hit it in. If you bump it up there and it goes through that, you should get the point and the ball to your side. Just make it a little more interesting. Comes another substitution. We're going to see Carly Brown getting her first varsity action for Hannah Kelly. And it's always good. It's fun to watch the girls cheer for their teammates that sometimes don't get to play as much, but are big part of the varsity team. And anybody that's ever coached before, been part of a team, knows that it takes everyone to get better, for our teams to get better. And even if you don't play a whole lot, it doesn't matter. You're just as much part of that team as the person that scores the most points. And Union keeps it alive. Emerson up to Jenna. Carly's going to get a chance for her first kill and gets it. And the girls are happy for her. That takes it to 23. And I can tell you, as a coach of 29 years, that sometimes our favorite players as coaches, we don't have favorites, but if we did, our favorite players are sometimes the ones that don't play a whole lot, that are great teammates and great kids on the bench and kids that just give you everything they have and understand their role and understand I might not be the best player, but I'm going to be the best teammate. And boy, that is always fun to see. When they get their opportunity, I love to see them make the most of it. And there's the finishing point. So set 2 goes to the Warriors, 25-4. We'll take a short break. I'll check the stats and see what we can come back with you for here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. back here just about ready to start set number 3. We want to mention our crew tonight. If we can do that quickly, or we'll come back to it. We'll come back to the crew. How about if we get a timeout, we'll come back. There we go. That's not it. Never mind. All right. I know we have Bob Todd reffing tonight. I'm not sure the gentleman who's reffing with him, but Bob is stealing money tonight. Just saying. We have the Loves, that no relation, I don't believe, but we have Chad Love on one end and Emily Love on the other end doing the line judging tonight. And I believe there's no relation there, which is interesting enough. Rachel McGlothin with the opportunity and gets the kill. She's hit the ball well tonight. Avery's going to go back to serve tonight. Let's see if she served. This will be her second. Have to look up there. Can count to 2. Bob Todd with some liberal scoring there, and that's okay. Some nights I actually appreciate that as officials. I've been in both sides of that. I've been on the plus side and the minus side. Depending on what part of my coaching career you look at, there are a lot of minus sides. Fortunately, the girls here are on the plus side tonight, and when that happens and the referees let a few things go, I'm just fine with that. (4-0). Avery back to serve again. So our brothers are here again tonight supporting. Coach Van Meter down there tonight, strength and conditioning coach with his daughter. Looks like he's babysitting. He's in charge. Giving mom an evening off. Rachel McGlothin gets a chance and he gets a kill. Swinging well when she gets the opportunities. Tony Cox down there as always. Couldn't ask for a better manager. We're not going to know what to do, Mr. Rowan, walking out of here with the sun shining 2 nights in a row. Well, I shouldn't say that. You were probably here a little longer than I was last night, but we're going to make a substitution here. Union, number 20, is going to come in. That's Madison Oliver. Union Ellis back to serve. Puts it in play. And punched over by Avery. The Embry gets the opportunity. Played up by Ellis. Pushed over. And point for Union. Ellis will keep the serve. 6-2. Warriors lead here in the third set. And that's going to be out of bounds. We'll side out over to Wes-Del, and Rachel McGlothin will come back to serve. The 7-2 lead. I'd like to give you some stats from set 2, but I can't because the internet's down. Played over. Back over to Olivia. She swings. Kept alive by Union. There's a quick set. Union keeps it alive. Kept alive by Rachel McGlothin nicely, and Union's going to get the point. Mr. Romine's tired of me not being able to figure out my computer, and he'll probably figure it out in 2 seconds. And Olivia with a nice swing. Ellis played up by Delaney, back to the back row by Rachel, and a nice swing. Olivia Delaney will sub out this time. And Emma Harlan's going to go in and play the front row, which she does for JV time or two, and we'll show that she may not be real tall, but can still play that front row. Show her athleticism off here. Played over on 3. Quick and down to Ella Malk with a kill. Now Cameron Love will go back to serve. Libero. And serve that one into the net. And that'll be a side out over to Wes-Del. I'm sorry, to Union. And Mr. Romine got it to work. Just go figure. And side out back to Wes-Del. And here comes substitutions. Hannah Kelly will go in. And Jenna Love. I believe the second stats haven't come up yet. We did get the first ones. That'll be a point on Union, so that'll be a point, and back to service to Jenna Love. And hit twice. Not allowed to do that, but if they do let you get away with it, give it a try. Jenna back to serve again. Up, kept alive. Over to Hannah. Union plays it over. Rachel McGlothin pass to Jenna. Quick set to Ella. Union again on the offense. Over to Hannah again. Gets another try. Union keeps it alive. Put back on them by Ella Malk with another nice push and point. 13-4. Timeout. Union. Let me give our crew a shout out here tonight. I am announcing by myself tonight. Camera operators tonight are Reese Berry and Evan Reed. Here they are back there working hard tonight. Graphics always by the Wes-Del Creative class, produced as always by Mr. Romine and Miss Stanley. And the guys here behind me giving up some of their free time that they probably didn't have anything planned anyway. So trying to get them on camera, but we can't find the right shot. So thanks to them. Mr. Denny's gone a different direction tonight with the music. It's a little harder tonight. He played, so it's a little different, but you know, I think I appreciate it a little more than last night. Anyway, Wes-Del trying to finish this one off in 3 games. Again, tomorrow night football from Eastern Hancock. It'll be a 7 o'clock start and nice and warm in the booth, I'm sure. And Saturday you can join us for a game against Hagerstown in the K. Saunders Classic at 10 a.m. I am going to announce those. Mr. Romine talked me into it. He said he would. No, actually, he was surprised that I was going to do it. No, he didn't talk me into it, but I figured that I'll be here anyway, so I'll bring you the games on Saturday. And excited to do that. Always fun to play in tournaments, tournament play. Best of 3 in those tournament plays. The games go a little quicker, so you got to be ready to play right away. Here's our first varsity time for Amelia Hudson Roberts in for Ella Malk, and the girls are really excited for her. So some girls getting their first chance to play varsity, and you'll remember that first time you got in the game. It's always cool to see. That's just long by Hannah. Union's going to make a substitution. Number 2 is going to come back in. Austin McCain to serve. Emma Harlan tried to get the point there and just couldn't get it over. 14-6 here. There's a short one played up by Cameron. Hannah Kelly gets a chance and gets the point. And so it'll go side out, and Emma Harlan will go back to serve here. Nice serve. Hit over. Will be played by Emma. Rachel McGlothin with the big swing. And we'll get the point. And Emma Harlan will get to go back and serve again. And that is one of those that was going to be really close, whether it was out. And sometimes you need to hear that from the bench to get the help from the bench. We have a small student section, but they are loud. The grout fits are loud. You see the fat heads over there. And I don't mean Cade and Brady. I mean the girls. They have the senior girls. They have those are called fat heads, and they have those propped up in the bleachers. Although we could call Cade and Graydon and Brady fat heads sometimes. Swing by Rachel again. Played up nicely by Union. Push to the back. Rachel McGlothin hits that, and that is point blocked on the tip there. Emma to the back row, and that's played up into the crowd. You don't get to keep those like baseball. You got to put those back. Mr. Denny, probably there's 2 volleyballs down there. He probably bought 2 this year. That's probably it. So we got to have those back, folks. And there's a timeout by Union. So again, this Saturday, that's September 3rd, is the Kay Saunders Classic. Hagerstown at 10 o'clock, Blackford at 11, Miss Cinewall at 1. All played right here in this gymnasium. We'll have 2 courts going at the same time, which is always fun to watch too. You can watch a lot of different volleyball. Even if it's a down game for you, you get an opportunity to see a lot of volleyball that day. And so we'll be excited to see that. And then Thursday of next week is at Cowan, another MEC. And then the following Saturday, not this Saturday, that'll be the Kay Saunders. After that, on the 10th, the girls will travel to Noblesville, and that's always a nice tournament. See teams we don't typically see and bigger schools that we wouldn't typically play. So that'll be a nice break and it's always neat to play different teams. I always enjoy that as a coach. You get to see other people, teams you wouldn't necessarily play, and you get to see some players you wouldn't, and meet some new coaches too. As a coach, I like to do that too. Here's Emma Harlan back to serve, and she gets another ace. She's going to be adding to her total in just this game here. Emma keeps it going and gets another point. Emma Harlan back to serve at 22. She'd be fine, probably finishing this off. And gets that off her teammate. 2 points away from Bob Todd getting a pizza somewhere. And that's played in, and 1 point away now. And Wes-Del's 1 point away, so this is match point with a 24-6 lead. And let's see if she can finish this off. One more, they've got 1 more point. That's up and played, and that'll do it, folks. That's the final 25-6, so Wes-Del wins in 3 again tonight. They say goodbye to Union and you wave. You can't shake hands anymore, but they wave and say goodbye, and they will we wish them a safe trip home. We'll take a quick break, and I believe that we will be joined by a couple of volleyball players here tonight. And so we'll take a quick break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We're back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network with seniors Cameron Love and Raven Lazatter. Girls, congratulations first on the win, another MEC win. It's always interesting. I told the girls last night, the MEC, we play all MEC schools to start, which is always weird to me because as basketball I would hate that, but you guys obviously don't have a choice. You just play who's there in front of you. But now we're 4-2 and 2 straight wins, back-to-back 3-0 sweeps in the MEC. We'll start with Cameron. Cameron, tell me a little bit tonight about how you felt tonight's game went.
Before the game, I thought our energy was really low, but on the court we showed that we could bring it back up when it was game time.
You know, I really appreciated the fact that when some of the younger girls got an opportunity to go in, or girls that haven't played a whole lot, you guys really root for them because, you know, a lot of times at practice, we've all been there before where playing time's limited, but you get a lot of practice time. So I felt like that was fun for you guys. What's it like to watch some of those girls go in and play?
We get really excited to see all of them play because they get so excited at practice to think that they're going to be in the game.
And that's really fun for me as a coach to watch you guys cheer and be there with, with all of your other teammates. So now, Raven, you've been through this before, K. Saunders Classic this weekend. So it's a lot of volleyball packed into one day. What's the difference between playing a game tonight in a tournament atmosphere?
So in a game, sometimes it's really easy to get unfocused, but in a tournament, it gets a whole lot worse, and it's harder to focus during the tournament. And then you get a lot more tired, because it's multiple games, but that's really the main difference.
And it's morning, which you guys all like to sleep in. I know how teenagers are. So
I do miss that.
Yeah, so you were going to miss sleeping in. So we play Hagerstown at 10. It'll be right here, and it's different because we'll play side courts with a bunch of different people in here. And so as a senior, what's this year been? Are you seeing any difference? You see anything, as far as the season goes, or is it kind of, hey, I'm a senior, and it's hard to believe I'm a senior already?
It's really hard to believe that those past 3 years have gone by so quickly and that it's the last year. It's exciting. It's fun to have a leadership role, but it's also fun to see who can step up and take that leadership role as well on the younger side. And
congratulations for singing tonight. We had some girls in there singing the National Anthem tonight. So you didn't know this, but I announced your part. If you want to know what part you got, right here, I announced that between sets. So here's what part you got for the play.
I haven't seen it yet.
So you don't want to see it? No. We were told we were allowed to announce it tonight, so we did it in between. So if you want to know everybody that's playing all those different parts, and both girls are in it here, Cameron's in it too. So there you go. So you're going to wait till tomorrow to see?
I'm going to wait till tomorrow.
All right. Well, don't go back and watch this because I announced it all between sets, or fast forward between sets.
Okay.
Congratulations, you, Cameron, being senior leaders. Take care of those teammates. That's a big part of being a senior, and continue this going. Let's keep winning. Let's go and see if we can win the K. Saunders Classic this weekend.
Thank you. Go Warriors.
There we go. And that's Cameron Love and Raven Lazatter. So Raven doesn't want to know. Cameron went right over there. She wanted to know what part she got into play, but Raven didn't want to.
I would absolutely want to know whether I got a part or not.
Well, I told her don't watch the broadcast back then tonight because you're going to find out. Or fast forward through the second between the first and second set. Thank you again. Congratulations to the girls tonight on the MEC victory. And that takes us to 4-2 overall and 4-2 in the MEC. The next time we'll see you is tomorrow night from Eastern Hancock with football at 7 o'clock. And then volleyball action all day on Saturday. Put your TV on, sit back, relax, or come out and watch. Either way, you're going to see great volleyball on Saturday right here at the K. Saunders Classic. 10 a.m. start against Hagerstown. For Mr. Romine, we'll have two live streams going at the same time, right? We'll have two different courts going. That's how good Mr. Romine is. He's going to get double duty here. So I'm only going to announce one. I can barely keep up with one court, but that'd be interesting if I tried to do two. Let's just stick with one. Hagerstown at 10, Blackford at 11, Miss Cinewell at 1, and a crossover game somewhere around 3 or 4 o'clock. For Mr. Romine, I am Coach McGlothin. We'll see you tomorrow night from Eastern Hancock on the Wes-Del Sports Network.